Okay, so we are live here, and this is being recorded. So, hello, this is Rob Gearing, owner of Trafficleads2incomeVM and leader of Team Massive Marketing. And I wear a few hats online. I've been around a while. Many of you know me. Some of you don't. If you're watching this recorded, I'm glad you are. And it's nice to meet you. And we're gonna have some good fun today. So, give me one more, Michael. He's my Y man. Just tell me. Now that we're recording, can you still hear me, right? Okay. All right, so we're gonna do some screen share. We're gonna do a few things. This is gonna be fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so so I said who I am. I see who you guys are. I got Janet Legere here and John Olson. So I'm gonna talk about both of you today. And the fun thing about this room is you can actually get on and talk. It's not like Facebook where you can't quite do that. So I got stuff for both of you guys today. This is good that you're here. Michael Kameyer. Simon Loy, Wayne Randall twice, now once, Madeline Joseph, and Elizabeth Beta. So very nice gathering of folks here for our meeting here. This is the Online Marketing Mastery, Trafficleads2incomeVM.com or Trafficleads2income.com. We'll talk about that. So I was going to say in my opening remarks, please comment and share. So when you see this on Facebook or you see this on another social platform, go ahead and you can still do that, right? You can do that on recorded material. So comments and shares, it's all about the engagement. It's all about the interaction. I'm a craver for interaction. So if I'm getting it, it just makes me more powerful. If I'm not getting it, I start getting weak and I lose my energy. So if you want me to be like real crazy and animated and just make these meetings bigger and bigger, I need the interaction. I need the engagement. I need to feel the love. I need to feel people still care out there for live content, for this type of material. For meetings and gatherings, right? Okay, so that's that. Hey, thanks, Michael. Love you too, buddy. All right. So, I don't know if you saw my bird pic. I think you probably would appreciate that, Michael. My daughter went to Argentina, quick story, and she took a lot of pictures. She went to the Iguazu Zoo, Zoo. There's falls there too, waterfalls, beautiful. So I'm using the Apex app, not to get into that too much, but I'm stealing her pictures. So she may be my, I think I'm going to hire her to be my Apex, what's a good title? My Apex coordinator, manager of my Apex division. And boy, she could rock it out. We made $2 on just a quick pick about my German short-haired pointer, right? German GSP. So that was fun. So it kind of got me excited on that front. Anyway, so if you're not a member of Traffic Leads to Income VM, get back to the person who invited you. Go to your normal sponsor. Go to your favorite program's downline builder, or if all else fails, Trafficleads2income.com. Okay, so that's the disclaimer that we do. Now I'm going to log into Trafficleads2Income VM. So let's go into see if we can do desktop sharing. Okay, this is going to be good. So I'm glad maybe this is the way this was supposed to be. Okay, so desktop sharing, share entire screen. I remember I had to click that. I learned that. Okay. It should be a whole bunch of boxes of this room. Give me a wide. That is what you're seeing, and then I will see the Traffic Leads to Income VM window. Just about bigger screen share mode. I guess I'm just cutting off. Oh, that's not going to be too bad. I can get a little closer here. Okay. All right. So. Am I echoing? I hope not. So here's Trafficleads2Income VM. Let me hide this little thing here. And let me log in as a free member. I love log as a free member. I've got an account in every level. I've got a free member account, graduate, JV, and top level TL2L. It's our leverage account. So this is my free account. So I love to see it as free members do. So let me just put in my password and log in. Okay, now this is the OTO. So free members have to look at an offer every time, right? And I'm gonna have to clean up these offers because I was reading some of this and I'm like, wait a minute, some of this goes back to when they were separate programs, Traffic Leads to Income and Traffic Leads to Income VM. So I'm like, going through my John Olson owners training, it's AKA clean up your crap and get your act together training. And there it is. Simplification, making things easier. Yeah, I'm on it. So this is a nice one. This is a annual upgrade, 1 year, graduate level, $69.97. You could subscribe now with Fire Pay or coin payments. Okay, so this is a good offer, but I got to clean these up because there's, I hate typos and stuff, and like, it's like, I don't know if it's a problem, but like, I think we can do better in a few little paragraphs here. So I'm going to skip that out. So I did want to talk about OTOs. I did want to give anybody who's a free member, I think this really applies to free members, because I also have the login ads. So at your different levels, you'll get different offers and whatnot. But if you're a free member, please just ask for it's called an OTO reset. I can do it from the back office. I'm not a purist on this. Like my good friend Blaine Jones is. I believe that you can show a one-time offer many, many times, right? And I've taken advantage as a customer of this phenomenon as well. So all good. Ask for your OTO reset, and you'll see all the glorious offers all over again. The only one you can't have, well, I'm not going to say which one it is. There's one that I retired, but it was a popular one. It was a monthly. You'll probably figure it out. But anyway. So I'm in the back office now. We didn't see the login spotlight. So every time you log in, there's a login spotlight ad. You can actually buy those for $4.95, I believe, something along those lines. So I know folks that are looking to spend money, right? Hint, hint, John Olson. You can do a login spotlight ad, which is like the gauntlet. All right, that's a click track profit, which we're going to get into a little bit in this meeting. Click track profit terminology, the gauntlet. So when you go to login spotlight, and speaking of click track profit, I'm going to do a quick segue now because I'm hosting a scavenger hunt tomorrow. So amongst other sites. So Luke is the little character. So you'll initiate that on the CTP side, and you're going to try to find Luke. So I've just given you a hint, maybe where he's hiding, because you came to a live webinar. So login spotlight is here. I just got to figure out what the hell an iframe is, but I'll get that. Don't worry. Blaine Jones won't help me. No, I'm just kidding. Blaine's a good coach. Makes you do it. Makes you figure it out. Right? Thanks, Blaine, if you're here. John, pass that on to him if he's not here. The login spotlight, 4 1/4. Okay. The calendar is open, but don't buy anything now. Just a hint. Don't buy anything right this second. Okay. Just wait. I've opened up the entire February, March calendars. I usually run my this is my next meeting as the login spotlight and dominate the slot. But I'm going to open it up because we've got some things happening, as I kind of said. So, but the nice thing is once you have a spotlight ad, once you've selected one, it'll show in your account over here. Since this is my free account, I can't show you that. But people can rate it. So they can rate your page and give you feedback. So for $4.25 a day, you're getting constant feedback about your site. So you could split test. You could do some good things. We have a lot of members here, right? A lot of active people. So very robust. So a good offer. So I kind of want to make a big deal about that. And what else? We talked about a lot of stuff. Okay. So now we'll talk about my two friends, Janet Legere and John Olson. So let me go back to, let's go to Downline Builder. Okay. So 2 quick announcements. Downline Builder is here. So I put over at CP Talk and Steam it. Primary business. I mean, it's kind of hard to, primary business. Well, that would be what I own, right? That would be Trafficleads2incomeVM. That's my primary business. But of course, I'm going to promote some other things within my funnel. And I'm trying to get better as even a long-term marketer. And really is the congruency there. Is everything matched? Do I have a really good, way people flow through various things? So I use the downline builders a lot. And I do sometimes I'll use another thing to bring somebody to Trafficleads2incomeVM. And I'll explain that in a minute. But there's 4 sections: downline builder, mailers, resources, and income. So I'm going to spotlight income right now. I've removed Now Lifestyle, and I had a long relationship with Now Lifestyle. I'm still a member of Now Lifestyle, and it's still going to live in this program via resources, via the SendShark autoresponder, which we've done a tutorial on how to link that up to Trafficleads2incomeVM. But I just got too much on the plate. I like my new evergreen direction, and I'll leave it at that. No hard feelings at all. It's all good, but I've replaced that with CLB Learning from my good friend Janet Legere. So one of the reasons I'm excited about CLB Learning, and she has a great webinar tomorrow, which I'll be on, of course, as you know, Janet. But I've known Janet for a long time, and she's a great coach, and we have some similar resources. So not that we're competitors, but we've each approached list building in a kind of a similar way with some different twists, if you will. So we respect each other. We work together. Sometimes we, kind of take a time out for a little while, but we're always in communication and always working and comparing notes. And there's a lot of synergy now coming together between me, John, and Janet, which I like, because this is my throwback 2004 year where I'm coming back in a big ass way, right? Big ass way, making marks in different things, but not taking on too much. I got a lot of stuff offline that I'm dealing with, but anyway, Janet has a great funnel. It's a great funneling system. So instead of giving the referral link to her page through the downline builder, what I did was I put in my funnel setup, which is basically in my opinion, a lot of responders out there. There's a lot of good ones. You can do some serious stuff, some serious damage with this program. I'm dead serious. The only thing that shies people away is $50 a month, but you earn $25 commissions, 50%, which is generous. There's a ton of stuff in here. I'm going to probably do a webinar on this at some point. But look at this beautiful page. Look at my video, right? So opt in if you're not a member of Conversion Pros. You can get that. You can still log in this way. You can come into this offer and you'll find Conversion Pros this way. It's also in the resource section of our downline builder. And I'm going to be switching around my 7-step training and not to give too much away, but I'm going to do a tutorial for sure and really highlight Conversion Pros a little bit more within Traffic Leads to Income, because this is a serious earning stream for me. So I've learned through, again, training and coaching and watching successful people and comparing some of my successful notes from when things have boomed in the past. Go with what's working, right? Highlight it. Go hard with it, right? And some things are sliding down the totem pole and some things are moving up the totem pole. So look how cool this is. This is a complete system, right? So this is, you get everything. You're told what to join, right? So you just follow that. You're given complete instructions on setup on how to completely duplicate this funnel. Now you're on your own creating your own video, but we have a default video that you can use. And you got the autoresponder, you got the codes to import the letters and put the page together, including the thank you. And all you have to do is edit your letters, which is easy. Buy into my traffic co-op, because these pages kill in the traffic co-op, right? We're going to be doing another big traffic spend. A lot of people from CLB Learning are doing at least a $50 share. And some people are doing even more than a $50 share. They're buying multiple shares, because this co-op produces results with the right page, which we talked about last week. This works everywhere, though. This is branded. It's good in paid and free traffic. It's really cool, and it's leading in a lot of different ways. And Janet's putting some changes together on her side. So that's that. I'm excited about that addition to the downline builder. I still got Coinbase, and I still have Club Shop rewards. Very passive for me. I don't even have a banner on it. But if you like shopping and stuff, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to kick it out yet. I still have an active membership there, just like I do at Now Lifestyle. But, just changing my game, making things more evergreen, highlighting what can really make you money and help you and teach you and do some good things for you. So that's that. Now, I want to highlight in the resource area real quick, my good friend John Olson, Click Track Profit, right? So other than Traffic Leads to Income, including the Conversion Pros, right? But I'm making income from a lot of different places. But what's working the best? What is the cutting edge best of the best is what I got to look at. There's your CTP. So that's hooked in very closely with Traffic Leads to Income VM. Also hooked in with the ad co-op. I've got Howard in the ad co-op. I got Michael Dell in the ad co-op. They came from ClickTrack Profit. I've coached them on some tweaks on their pages. They've seen opt-ins and results. You know, so a lot of synergy again. Traffic Leads to Income VM Mastery, which is what I recommend new people to do, is go to ClickTrack Profit, watch the introduction video, go to Mastery, go to Traffic Leads to Income VM, and approach things there, and then complete your ClickTrack Profit training. That's, to me, a beautiful thing. If you throw CLB into that as well, CLB Learning, which you could put in as a primary business, you got some good stuff. You've got, like, you're going to end up with 3 or 4 strong income streams, a singular funnel, which you can focus all your traffic into, and maybe 6 or 7, 8 more traffic, or 6, 7, 8, maybe more areas where you can earn some commissions as well. So multiple streams of income, multiple resources, adds to the fire of your marketing plan. So I'm proud to work with these guys. And as you can see, there's other stuff in the downline builder. Little by little, I'm making decisions as I really hone my 2020-2004 laser vision, right? That was 16 years ago, right? Wow. So if you saw my article on ClickTrack Profit, and all you have to do is go to ctptalk.com/@GHCamry, right? Easy. And you'll see, oh my God, this article that I wrote, not to pat myself on the back, it's more, not so much it was a work of art. A lot of people don't care, right? If you were back on the internet in 2004, this is when I was like killing it, right? Inventing things, getting people's attention, having drama and arguments with people. I mean, I was on friggin' fire in 2004. And it's just amazing. It brought back, I couldn't remember all the nuances. I went to the Wayback Machine on the Google, and I'm like, wow, that is how I did it. I handmade these pages. 10K hits for you became something else, which I don't own or have any affiliation with anymore. But anyway, it just got me, like, you know how you have those moments. My wife thought I was nuts. I'm like almost crying. It's nuts. It's ridiculous. I need some water. But my goodness, it was just like an emotional, you know, just unbelievable. My daughter was born in 2003. Okay. So and that's when I became a stay-at-home dad, right? And then that was unbelievable. That's a whole story in and of itself. She's a really special girl. And then all this internet stuff happened too. So just very emotional time for me, and all good, right? So let me get back out of this calendar. I was gonna come back here. I'm sorry to do that to your screen. I apologize. So I got to get composed because I'm getting all emotional now. But anyway, so great partners, great friends, proud to work with them. Let's just keep driving it, guys. Let's just keep it going, everybody. Okay, so now we are on lead generation. Boy, it took me a long time to get to the main topic. So within Traffic Leads to Income, you're a free member. Oh, don't forget to vote for Traffic Leads to Income VM. Right here, click vote. Okay, you can also do this at ClickTrack Profit. We're in their top sites. Okay, I'm in their top sites, I'm in their mastery, and I'm in their community tips. I got 3 toes out of my 10 toes in the water over there. And I got a 4th one tomorrow with the scavenger hunt, right? Oh, I got to plug something else. I'm sorry. Shameless plugs. Downline builder again. We didn't hit mailers. Take a look at List Nerds. Buy the business upgrade. I hope you can get the great OTO offer, right? Automatic daily mail. Automatic. Now I use referral friends, you see right down below here. So that's also kind of automatic, but not. I have to go in. I can set up, I can set future things up, but with List Nerds, I don't have to do anything. I've just set up a Sunday to Saturday program for the traffic co-op, right? You guys are welcome. I put some coin in out of my pocket and put it on the table, put it in John's pocket, in his hand, in order to get you more power and leads for the traffic co-op. So I'm just daily pounding it there, and obviously we hit referral frenzy, and then things like SOTAM, I have to go in manually, VMP, Mr. Safe List, the lead magnet, and there's not many that I go to. And Ad Achiever, I still go in manually. I don't go into many manually. You got to be good. For me to go in manually and send an email, you got to be good. So get yourself into referral frenzy if you want to be part of mass mailings of and things. And as a consumer customer, get in the list and get set up with a business account. And you'll be glad you did, because there's a lot of eyes on it, and you don't have to do anything. It's just autopilot in that particular program. So there you go. Just give a quick plug to that. All right. So now let me get back to the homepage of Trafficleads2income. So, you know, we are what you call a multifaceted program. So that was one of the decisions. Whether it was right or wrong, I don't know. But whatever year it was, 2007, 8, 9, I don't know. I'll find out when I go to the Wayback Machine and look at my notes. But we separated Trafficleads2income, and we combined. I'm sorry. We had Trafficleads2income, which wasn't a mailer. It was the marketing system. It was the lead generation, right? You and 20,000 people came to Trafficleads2income in order to build a lead capture page that you can promote out there on the internet. So very successful. Then we got the idea for the mailer to get into viral mailers. Could have kept them separate, decided to combine them. I think that's still my purple cow, to use that term. It makes us different. But I have to watch it doesn't make it an overly complex program. But I do not want multiple sites. I do not want to own 10 mailers. I don't want 20 traffic exchanges. I want, really, which I guess is what I have, one good program. One great, not good, great. Working on great, right? So that's, I guess, maybe part of the motivation, because you know, I can't multitask. So I need singular focuses. So there you go. So the lead generation comes from just following the instructions, right? You don't ever have to read any of this, right? And I'm trying to make it simpler, but I'm a writer, right? And I'm getting better at simplification, but I'm a writer. That's why I do so good with blogging and with Steam and making money with my content, because I like to write. I like content. But you never have to really read much of this. A lot of people don't. Unfortunately, the people that don't are doing very poorly in their online marketing efforts, because they're not taking the training, right? The training's right here. That's what all this is. See, it says right here at the top. People say, oh, there's too much information. Well, here, welcome to Trafficleads2incomeVM, step 1 of the massive marketing success system. Now, maybe they don't know what that means. Maybe I need to call that the list building system. Maybe that's just me being too cute. I don't know. But you just read. I mean, if I'm joining a new program, I think I want to read the members homepage, right? This is how many credits you have. This is what, because Team Massive Marketing is my people that I coach and mentor, right? We're over in Telegram. So, but a lot of mailer folks don't want I don't want anybody to help me. I don't like groups. I know what I'm doing. That whole thing, it's fine. But if you read on, we talk about the upgrade. We talk about the groups. We talk about, boy, kind of silly if you didn't read this, because you're missing a 7-day free upgrade, which I still offer for a limited time, but that's going to be going away soon as we are really cranking this up. We don't really need that much anymore. But, you know, it talks about our community, connecting, getting trained. This is what this is all about. Do not move forward. I think it even says it here. Stop and see what you get as an upgraded member. I used to say here, stop and don't go any further until you've gone through the training. So I sort of tweaked that a little bit. But this is sort of the getting started. And you really can't do our training, because if you click on step 2 and you're not upgraded, you got to be upgraded in order to move on to step 2. But even with that little freebie, that'll move you forward. So we're working on trying to get the message better. So if you've got suggestions, I'll take them, right? I'll take suggestions. Now, you guys may or may not realize that our support ticket system, the Ask Admin in FAQ, it's a one-way now. So if you want to just tell me something that I can't really reply to, do that. But I want engagement. So I want people who need help, have questions. If they hate me, they're mad, whatever, I'm going to take a chance. Come to Telegram, right? You can hit me up privately there, or you can go into the group. I am really tired of, sending support emails and people not receiving them. Because of the nature of the program, your email address is the same as to how you're receiving all your promotional emails. So it's a one-way system anyway, because most people never get my reply. So I'm very clear. If you look at the FAQ page, you'll notice that's been tweaked too. So I've been doing a lot of changes and trying to keep everybody updated on it, but it's hard. There's a lot happening. But The lead generation and list building comes from taking the upgrade, right? So when you take the upgrade, look out of this account. I'm going to go into my real account. And it looks similar, but everyone has a different welcome and whatnot. Everybody votes. Everybody's invited to the support group and everything. Everybody's invited to the traffic co-op. So there's a lot of blogging. There's a lot of links that lead to different activities. That's where reading is important. And I'm looking at that. So I'm looking at the chaining, if you will, of the blogs. I'm looking at the 7 steps. I've already looked at the member area homepages pretty thoroughly. I've looked at the downline builder. So making progress. We're only 1 month into 2020, so I feel pretty good about it. So when you're upgraded, step 2 then works. We offer everybody to come. We say co-op training. We have a special blog, and that's, again, it leads to the mentoring group. So I have various points that just take you to mentoring, right? A lot of people are resistant. Oh, I didn't make the point that I wanted to make earlier. The people that are resistant will just go like this. Ooh, there's send mailing. There's missed mail. That's all they're going to focus on is buttons on the left-hand side. And some will never even, oh, upgrade. I don't do that. I'm just a free member, right? That's all what I do. So anyway, but that's what a lot of people do. They choose they just know it's a mailer. That's all I care about, and they miss a lot. So we're working on ways to wave flags and get people to stop and look a little bit more. This is more than just your typical mailer. But this is the danger of combining everything together. So the pros and cons for those would-be program owners that are out there. Just some food for thought, if you will. But step 2 is fun because now we're training. We're not talking necessarily about mailers and mailing. We're talking about the 7 steps and your LCP autoresponder and what your sponsor recommends and what I recommend, which is probably going to be changing for the autoresponder because we've already said how good we feel about the conversion pros, right? But I have my own system. I have my own content. I have the whole, the everything for you type deal. I have emails that are in the affiliate toolbox that you can put into an autoresponder series that promotes Traffic Leads to Income VM. So you really can promote, this is what you call your front end promotion. So it's a system, a lead capture page that funnels into anything that you do. You have the ability to add programs to the downline builder. You have the ability to affect things by doing certain activities in your profile that strengthens your funnel. So it's pretty cool. And I've got a lot of people out there who this is what they use as their not so much primary business, but they use it as their entry point into their primary business. And we even have a lead capture page that's non-branded that you can use. So if you don't want to use the TL2IBM branding. So you decide on your autoresponder, you upload your picture, which is cool. Have a resizer within that. You edit. So all the while that we're talking and doing, a page is being built for you. So you're adding your autoresponder code, right? So that's code right there. And at this point, you hit create new lead capture page. And at the end of the day, what you end up with is something like, this is the default. So I don't like the default because it tells me that somebody's maybe a little, I'd say lazy, but I'd like people to know there is a default standard that's made for you. But I want you to change some things around, right? Because if you're running with the standard URL, this is what it is. But you can do a lot better than this. There's editing. It's a WYSIWYG editor. You can brand it for yourself. You can go with the non-branded template. They look a little nicer. You can change the verbiage. Of course, you have form control always. You can use multiple pages with multiple responders. You get more power the higher you are upgraded. It's that simple, right? So you also get a thank you page, which you have to do a little work with, because you can do something like that. So you can promote your primary business off your thank you. You can put tracking code on your thank you. You can track conversions like I do in the co-op. It's all good. So trying to teach, trying to educate, trying to offer easy options, like what we have with Janet and CLB Learning and a done-for-you complete system, including traffic and everything. And then some things that, like, you know, maybe require just a little bit more work on your side, but, you know, nothing too hard. So, you know, choices and options, that's what's the key in business like this. So that's what the thank you looks like. Again, it can be, you can put a video on there, you can, your social IDs from profile are connected. So all kinds of good stuff here. You know, the sky's the limit really with a lot of this stuff. So let me close that off. So that's your creation portion. I continue to train on the online builder, and I'm going to be making some edits again to that, and probably the online builder itself. And then I train you on mailers and how to approach safe list advertising, right? Okay. And I do love referral frenzy because I have to, because that's great, because I got like 20 mailers I can mail in 5 seconds, and I'm driving traffic in my co-op with that. I wish every owner was in there of any mailer in the world, and then I could pick and choose, and, you know, but not everybody. And I know why they do it, why they choose to stay out. There's reasons, and I get it. I'm not, you know, private message me, I'll tell you, but I get it. So, and then the final step is, I think this is where we do, this has been updated for Click Track Profit. Hey, check out more mastery, check out our mastery, check out more training. So going back through everything though, so you'll see more tweaks and changes as I've announced my partners, John and Janet, not partners, but you know what I mean. Yeah, joint venture partners, JV partners, owners who I love owners who you can work with. Right? I got a lot of owners that I partner with. I give them an upgrade, they give me an upgrade in mailers, which is cool. You need partners, you need people that you work with as an owner. You know, you put it together. That's how you put together a really strong you know, situation for your members. So that's pretty much the 7 steps. Now, no matter what your we'll just leave it on this page for a backdrop, and then I'll come back and do Q&A in a minute. But my speech about lead generation is just have a lead capture page, right? Don't promote the company URL. Just make sure that it's a true funnel. It has a lot of parts, and keep adding parts to your funnel. You know, add the, well, optional, depends on your, you know, most marketers, I'm going to say, have a phone field, right? I know it's going to potentially lower your opt-in rate a little bit, but I really like marketers who go after their opt-ins. So you can't just rely on the autoresponder mail. I'm aggressive. I'm a sales guy. I've been trained in sales. So I also send a text message. I just got an opt-in, and this was a good one. This was into my Pocket One funnel, which I didn't know even where I had that advertised. So I had that this morning. It goes to Conversion Pros. I get a text message on my phone that I have a new contact. Conversion Pros has an app, cutting edge, right? So I get the phone number and I think, oh, is it too early to text? And I say, nah, screw it. You know, I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of that. I'm just don't text people at 3 in the morning, but just have fun. Don't worry. You know, you can't always worry about everything. So this guy's name was, what was his name? Let's find him here. Charles. Hi, Charles. It's Rob. And I give my program name, what this funnel was for. When do you have time for a call or chat? Now I would do that with any lead that I bring in from any funnel, right? And Janet's the one who gave me this text message. So simple, stupid, right? KISS. And Charles hasn't replied yet, so that tells me a little bit about Charles. But I get a 50-50, right, replies. And what would I say if he says, yeah, you know, I'm interested in a chat. What time? Let's do what day? Let's, we can do on the phone. I can invite him to Facebook. I can do Telegram. What am I going to do? Well, depending on the funnel, let's say it's Trafficleads2incomeVM. I'm going to tell him to, join if he hadn't joined, because all my thank you pages always have the program as the next step. So I have my prospect do the first step and get him into training, which is where? Telegram, right? And hopefully, take it from there into the mastery group, into the co-op blog instructions, probably in the Click Track Profit, probably into mastery, probably into a lot of good stuff. Wow. That's how it works. This is the daily activities of an entrepreneur. The only different things that I'm doing is I'm more active on social media, I'm a more active blogger, and I'm leveraging it for money, which is legal. So it's all good. But I'm learning new skills, which I'm teaching, and then I'm taking stuff that I've always done and just doing more of it, right? And just trying to improve and be better. It's tough sometimes when you've been around a long time and you've got a lot of moving parts. You can get real junked up. It's like hoarders. It's like a junkyard, but you got to clean up. It's spring coming. You got to clean up. So you opt people in, you follow up with them, right? That's lead generation, is opting people in. So just back to that, I'm getting into follow-ups. Probably that's next week, but opt them in, have a good email series, take training courses on how to structure your emails properly, when to put forth the offer, when not to, how to, know, like, and trust. Don't be a flamethrower running your offer right up people's, what, right? And a video is good, whether it be on your front page, your lead capture, or on your thank you, with kind of, directions on what to do next, whether the video says it, hopefully, instructions on the thank you page, and then we get into follow-up. And that's a good funnel. You decide whether you want to opt in a phone number. You decide how you want to play. A lot of times, guys, they opt in, they put in their name, email address, they join the program, and then from the program, you get the phone number. So I've run that angle. I've gone back and forth on how quickly am I going to reach out via text or a phone call. So I'm open to everything. I've done it all when it comes to that. I've been the complete email marketer. I've been the complete network marketer with a listing, a sheet of paper with names and phone numbers, and I've been something in between. So I can teach you in all avenues, but are you open? Are you that guy that never has ever called a prospect and are unwilling to change or try it? Don't be that guy. Learn everything. Like my wife says, you can't say no to going on the roller coaster until you've ridden it, right? Let's think about that. And then, I could do a whole motivational spiel on get out of your fears and everything, but honest to God, it's so true. And I like her because, for many reasons, but she's cool because it's simple. It's just like, get off your you-know-what and go do that, right? Well, I'm a little hesitant to talk to Charlie today. Go talk to Charlie. Okay, that's easy. I'm just going to go talk to Charlie. Yes, dear, right? So guys know. John probably knows, and other guys in the room with great wives, and Don Legere, right, knows. And the wives know that the guys, sometimes we have our ways of motivating and moving things forward too. Men are from, what's the book? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I'm not saying to read it, but anyway, that's it. That's the spiel, that's the comedy, that's the content, that's everything. I'm going to tell the record now before I get too crazy with this. Screen share.